Alex hadn't planned on coming back to Willow Creek. The town smelled the same, yet something felt off. Then, on a quiet street corner, a familiar voice called their name, a voice that carried memories Alex thought were buried forever. And with it came a promise, carved into the past, waiting to be remembered. Could a childhood vow still hold the power to change everything? The train screeched to a halt at the small, familiar station, and for a moment, Alex felt suspended in time. The brick streets, the scent of rain on asphalt, even the faded mural on the library wall. It was all exactly as it had been, except now tinged with the subtle weight of absence. Years of city life had softened the sharp edges of memory, but returning home brought them all back with startling clarity. As Alex lugged their suitcase down the narrow street, a voice called out, warm and teasing, "Well, if it isn't the prodigal wanderer." Turning, Alex saw her Clara standing on the steps of the old bakery. She had the same mischievous smile, though now framed by the faintest lines of adulthood. Their hearts had once been so synchronized, running barefoot through sprinklers and trading secrets in the treehouse behind her house. Yet life had a way of unraveling even the closest bonds. "Clara," Alex said, laughter catching in their throat. "It's been a while." Clara tilted her head. "A lifetime, apparently." "Speaking of lifetimes, remember the promise?" Alex blinked. "The promise?" "The one we made under the old oak. Marriage. You promised me first, remember?" Alex laughed, a little too loudly, hoping it would mask the sudden jolt in their chest. "You're joking." "I never joke about serious matters," Clara said, eyes glinting. "You were supposed to be my husband someday. We even carved our initials into the oak. I can still show you." Curiosity edged out embarrassment. Alex followed Clara to the backyard of her parents' house, where the oak still stood. Time had softened its bark, but the initials were unmistakable, a plus C, etched deep enough to withstand a decade. "It's still there," Alex whispered, the memory of scraped knees, whispered secrets, and childhood giggles rushing back. Clara's gaze lingered on them, something unspoken passing between them. "Funny how life separates people," she murmured. "But some things, they never really disappear." Alex's laughter faded into silence. They had returned with plans to visit old friends and family, maybe stay for a week or two, but Clara's presence made it impossible to think linearly. Old grudges, the argument over the summer before college, the unspoken family secrets that had driven wedges between them, surfaced alongside a deep, aching familiarity. They spent the days walking the streets of their youth, revisiting the lake where they'd once skipped stones, the candy shop that had closed years ago, and the quiet hilltop overlooking the town. Each place was a stitch in the fabric of a friendship that had frayed but never fully torn. One evening, under the warm glow of string lights in Clara's backyard, Alex finally voiced what had been gnawing at them. "I laughed at the promise, but I don't know if I should have." Clara's hand found theirs, tentative at first, then confident. "Some promises," she said softly, "wait for the right time to be remembered. Maybe it's our turn now." Alex smiled, heart pounding, realizing that home wasn't just a place. It was the people who made it impossible to leave entirely. The rekindled promise, fragile yet undeniable, felt like a second chance, one worth holding on to. No matter how complicated the past, the night wrapped around them, a quiet affirmation that some bonds, once formed, refused to fade.